was really down to the wire on both ends. I absolutely loved how far they went. Dr. B getting the edge at Evo, but it could go either way between the two of them. It could go between, like, this is an unpredictable matchup here. And it's also one of the opponents here that could make Dr. B switch grooves. You could see Dr. B rock a C groove or an N groove to do his best to get the job done here. But we're going to see, respect on both sides. These two have really grown, like, closer as rivals. But Evo 2019, man, it was heated. I mean, there were YouTube video call-outs. There were some Twitter threads about this. You know,
it was. Go back and watch the clip.
It was some of the finest FGCT just in the pre-pandemic. So it's nice to see the opportunity for this rivalry to kind of reignite.
Yeah, rebut.
We're using ratio 4s just to test buttons. Not going to get your hopes up here, even though it would be fun.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah,
two ratio 4s. In the top 8 of a CVS2 tournament, that's kind of like Ricochet and Logan Paul, like looking at each other in the Royal Rumble, like, hey, let's jump at each other, you know? So it's like, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna get your hopes up, stream. Don't worry.
Who? If you had to ratio 4, what character you taking?
Dan.
Dan?
Yeah. If I got the courage, if I have the courage and the fortitude to go out there with a ratio 4 in tournament, I gotta make a statement. I gotta make it count. I gotta make a Dan out of it. You know, like.
I don't think I'd take Dan if there was a ratio 5.
Now, it would be a no question I would do Dan if it was like Street Fighter 4 where Dan can KO you and then cancel the KO into the legendary taunt.
Yeah.
And you have to sit through the whole thing. I do it all the time at Arcade Odyssey. It's hilarious.
It's like what? 15?
Yeah, it's 15 seconds of just flexing. And sometimes I act it out. I do it. I even do the roll on the floor, which is really hard because I'm thick. But I mean, like, yeah, so.
Oh, we can get in there. I'm climbing.
Hey, man, you know, just don't eat it.
Can't help it. Food too good. Especially those food trucks that have been out there in front of Jebailey Land.
Oh, they are fire, right? Oh, man.
That has been that's the clutchest thing that's happened so far.
Yo, seriously, whoever's idea was, probably Alex's, I'll give him credit, but, like, the food trucks are clutch.
Phenomenal.
The food trucks in front of Jebailey Land, clutch. So on the start here, the loser semifinals here, the winner of this awaits to face off with Pat Van Pelt, who came so close to beating Justin Wong. I mean, what an amazing match. But Dr. B strikes first blood with the Blanca, and there's a lot of character similarities here. So you're going to see a lot of Sagat and Blanca because these are two of the better Sagat and Blancas. So that's just how it is.
But when it's good, you don't get upset. You enjoy, the talent.
Yeah, of course, seeing the top tier on display, let's do it. But the wild cards that they have, it's Dr. B's S-Groove Dictator, and it's going to be Jebailey's Hibiki. And I've described Hibiki as kind of a more comboable Harumaru. Her pokes, they hurt, and they go in various different directions. Ooh, tried to catch him with the counter there. Tried to get him the predictable, but the Blanca ball stopped short. Good awareness, Dr. B, and enough awareness for the anti-air. He's got unlimited level 1s, and he will spam it like he's using modern controls.
Modernized warrior.
Yeah.
Those shirts have been great too.
I love those shirts.
The merch has been king this time too.
Yeah, I'm gonna shamelessly plug them. Okay. Yeah, and that poke had too much recovery there. Yep. Got that sword unsheathed for a little too long. Dr. B is gonna power up, get himself a smoothie in there.
Get those electrolytes.
Yeah.
Going for the OCV.
I don't know what he puts in that smoothie.
Man, I tried to think for a second. Really?
So Dr. B with a 2-character advantage here and still continues with the unlimited level 1. So he starts off a critical. Oh! Which direction of the side was? I don't know. It's still good enough to get shocked. And again, he's just spamming it out there. Come on, stick a limb out. Come on, Jimmy.
That dodge is really working for him.
Yeah. Man, it's just one of those moments here. I bet Jebailey wishes he could bust out a Blanca Chan doll.
Oh, yeah. That throw break is hilarious.
It is, yeah. It really is. But Jebailey gets one on the board, taking out this Blanca. So let's see how he does against Dr. B's Dictator. Now, what I like about Dr. B's Dictator, air to air, but doesn't catch scissors. What I like about Dictators, Dr. B's Dictator here in S-Groove, is just the way that he's just punishing pokes with the dodge. Now, some people have said the counter strategy is just to continue walking forward, but you need pokes that have low recovery.
Yeah.
So you could reset your position. Now, some of the things that work really well against that. Oh, like there we go. With punishing that low strong. I was going to mention like a button like that, but it's like Cammy using the stand strong, walking forward with it. That could be problematic. But Jebailey able to even it up and take out 2 characters. Do we have that reverse OCV energy? Does the Jebailey Land home crowd for the home team advantage believe that the reverse OCV can happen? And K-Groove is just the groove to do it from this situation, too. Especially if you... Now, he's not going to throw out those Tiger shots. The reason he's not throwing out those Tiger shots, those are JDs. JDs will give you life, which he can... Not a lot, but he'll benefit from it. Yeah, and right when he rages, takes to the skies, that is a perfectly clean Tiger King. Taking advantage. Moving on,
getting
match
1-0. Too. You know, he just didn't let the pressure get to him. Just came in, got the job done, going to game 2.
Indeed. Very clean. No, he wants to take Pat Van Pelt out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he is looking like Goldberg against Brock Lesnar. Like he just wants to get that spear and that jackhammer on that dude. Like you thought.
See, I'm old school. I grew up Undertaker. Favorite Yokozuna.
Ooh, yeah, he was great. Yokozuna was a goat, man.
You remember that wrestling fighting game on like the Sega that had Yokozuna in it? And
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam. Oh, WrestleMania the arcade game.
Yes.
Yeah, because the Sega Genesis version had Bam Bam Bigelow and Yokozuna. The Super Nintendo version only had 6 characters because it sucks.
I just remember Doink. That's how I got introduced to Doink.
You like Doink? Yo, there's actually a really good Dark Side of the Ring episode about Doink. It just came out on Vice. Be sure to check that out. It's really good. It's really, really good.
So they talk about Dink too?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that was terrible. But the
Blanca-chan is the Dink to Blanca's Doink.
Oh no! Don't go there, Havocan. What's wrong with you? I got to be a little Gorilla Monsoon about that. Like, will you stop? Let's see lightning, but the dive kick was too safe, too landing, but doesn't get punished for it because Blanca's a degenerate top-tier character, man. Converts on that dive kick, but just enough space to dodge it. Blanca-chan is the dink? What? Blanca-chan is El Torito at minimum, okay? Oh, dodges just enough to get the second part of that cannon spike there. But now it's critical time. Unlimited level 1s. Enough electricity to chip it out and get a sip of his Johnny beer to get the life back.
Got it.
I just like how this is the only alcoholic advertisement allowed in the FGC right there. Johnny beer, baby, for the win.
It's root beer. For the FGC on this one.
I don't know. You don't see many people with a T-shirt. You don't see many animatronic signs. It's advertisements. I love beer, and it's root beer.
Well, because the root's cut off, right? Yeah. The lower half of the
You're really that excited. You're really that excited for A&W. Okay, man.
I'm a Barks guy.
Barks got bite. Okay. Short hop there with the drop kick. That's so good. It's like Blanca's got a dive kick, man.
That's terrifying. That's why they will never let Blanca be good again.
What isn't terrifying about Blanca in this game? Nothing. But Blanca and CVS2 is one of the first examples of survival horror, so let's just leave it at that. Scissors and the dodge. Jebailey's got the rage up. Now, if he can get that claw in question. Ah,
ooh,
nope.
No.
Too short. Those cuticles did not come into play. Dr. B's just like, nope, you need a bit of a more manicure to get that one to sink in.
Bust out the fingernail clippers.
Yeah. Go coast to coast with the sweep, trying to catch the wall dives there. Activates with the scissors, chipping him down. Air to air. And then the head stomp. Boom. Got him. That's a 2-character advantage. He's gonna get a respectable amount of health back. He's gonna go to the A. Like not full, but you know. It's kind of like when you get a perfect, but you block the fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those things.
Hood perfect.
Yeah. Like, as Mike Ross would say, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The legend. Still, my favorite CEO commentary moment ever is combo feed and dive kick tearing down the cage, and Mike Ross is going nuts about that.
That was
2013.
2013?
Yeah. Wow. Rolling just to get to the other side. Oh, can he do it with Dictator? This is the last 2 out of 3 sets, so Jebailey's got not much left here. Guard is crushed, gets a skull crusher after, but he's got the rage gauge. Can he get something out of that? Low hop with the drop kick there. Got Jebailey dodging, and the clock is running. 34 seconds left. Got the scissors. Just get that approach. Always having that in the pocket. You got to always be aware of that Psycho Crusher. You never know when you get that surprise. And Dr. B eliminates Jebailey. Jebailey with a 4th place finish here.
Now Dr. B should have stretched up the hands and thanks for coming. Thanks for hosting. Thanks for hosting.
He'll